This game is called Foursquare Volleyball for grades 6 through 8. This is for secondary. Equipment used are volleyballs, poly spots, and athletic tape to line off the courts. Skills in this use is going to be underhand serve, a set, and a pass, and these are volleyball skills, and striking, which is used in a normal game of Foursquare. Game setup is right here. This is the tape that lines off each court. You have a lot of tape, you can make use of a lot of courts depending on how many students you do have. And if you have a lot of students, you can make as many courts as you want depending on space. And if you do not have a lot of space, you can have a couple of students sitting out at each court waiting to rotate in. First, we started out working on our skills. Back to the skills, which are underhand serves, sets, and pass in a groups of 3 to get used to how to do this. After that, we went into the game. First, we'd start out by getting the king, which right here where the star is, is the king's square, is where the star is. The king would do an underhand serve, and after that, you'd play a normal game of Foursquare, and then you can modify it to the king calls what type of hitting you'll be doing this time. So they'll say underhand serve. Every time is the underhand serve here, so the king can say this time we're going to do setting. So there would be an underhand serve, and then you would set it to each person. And the person, if you make a bad pass and it goes out of boundaries, you're out. You'll rotate out. Or they could say pass, and then after that, you would underhand serve, and you would all be doing passes. You could do this with just playing a normal game of Foursquare with striking with the open hand, underhand striking. The king makes all the calls if the ball is in or out. If the group cannot come to agreement, the ball can only bounce one time inside of your square, depending on which type you're playing. If you're playing just regular striking, it can only bounce one time in your square. Each square is your square, so you can stand out of your square, but all hits have to be inside of the square when you make one. Different ways to do this, like I said, the king can make different types of calls, like underhand serve, set, pass, or just regular striking. And you can play around the world. Around the world starts from right here, goes all the way around. It has to go like this every time. Management-wise, you need to have all your courts set up because lining them off takes a little while. Use the whistle for the start and stop cadence after playing for a while because this is a continuous game. Explain the rules thoroughly because depending on which type you play, I use volleyball, so you need to explain thoroughly on which skills you need to use. Speak sportsmanship because sportsmanship plays a big role in this. People being honest with each other and being supportive. Go over skill cues. Skill cues are important because not everybody is really good at volleyball. Volleyball is actually tough, and you need to go over all the skill cues when you're talking over this and walk throughout the courts with everybody. And then the cleanup. There's not a lot of cleanup here. You have 4 at a station, maybe sometimes 6, so you should be able to have those stations cleaned up easily.